dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And A-Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash and DJ Killer Kev and A-Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
A-Dizzle.
Episode
399 episodes. 400 is next
Damn.
week.
Damn. So
Yeah.
obviously we going live on a Wednesday. So much has happened since the last time we potted. And you know, the crazy part about potting, it seems like a whole bunch of stuff happens in a week span. But now we added an extra 2 or 3 days to that, man. So we got a lot to get into. We ain't got a lot of time. People got video games to play. People got TV shows to watch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got to get up in the morning and go to work. Niggas got to get up to hit the gym. Niggas got home projects they got to work on now. So, yeah, it's a hectic time around this here You Can't Make This Up podcast. We got a birthday coming up.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So
Yes, sir.
we got a lot of things to discuss, man. But fellas, how's the week been?
It was cool. I had a good as a week as I could have. Shout out to Kev and Hot 1029. We'll start off with the daughter. My youngest turned 8 July 19th. So shout out to you for shouting her on the radio. She got a kick out of that. She shared it with all her friends and screen recorded it and got it all out to the masses. So,
But you missed it though.
Man, I looked up and saw a text, and the whole staff was like, "Oh!" I'm like, "Oh shit, what happened? I missed it." I'm on the phone with a complaining customer, but that's the life of a boss. But Edible's been cool. I had a driver that we hired, and she quit before she even started. So
Damn.
2 more coming in tomorrow. So we hiring a couple drivers. Scene 75 for the daughter's birthday. Let's talk about that. That place with 4 friends cost your boy a hot 3 and some change. I'm talking.
You got them the platinum pack.
They had the hour and a half of the rides, 100 coins for the arcade. It came with like 2 pizzas. So yeah, we balled out for her and her friends. And then what's up?
I mean, you talk about the youngest and her friends. What about the 2 oldest? Did they come partake and celebrate, or was there another family outing?
No, they actually came. I was happy, but then not happy because that was 2 more heads I had to pay for. So that was 4 friends, and then my 3, and then my nephew came. So yeah, we ran up about 8 of them. So, but you know, that's what we do it for, right? We grind hard and work hard to be able to provide for the fam and the kids. And my goal is to never say no, because I can't have another nigga saying yes. So they gonna get what they want. So it was a good birthday experience. And then the last thing I'm gonna share, because it's fresh on my mind. Your boy just shot his best round of golf ever in the golf league. 9 holes. I shot 40. I had 5 pars and 4 bogeys. So I'm running on a high off of that. I'm still sweaty and dirty from golf. Straight to the pod. So.
Let's get a post game interview, man. How you feel? What was the green telling you?
So it was just one of them things where everything was clicking. Drives was good. I hit most fairways. Hit some really good second shots. Had a bunch of birdie putts that missed and made pars, and didn't get out of hand with the 7, 8s, and 9s. You know, missed shots. I was actually striking the ball pretty well. So don't know why. Don't know how. I only practiced twice this week, but.
So what does this do to like your standings? It's a league, so is it per week or is it for the whole season?
We in like week 12 of 20, so we got about 8 more weeks left And me and my partner are on 4th place out of about 20 places. There's about 20 teams in our league. We in 4th place, so we should climb up hopefully to top 3 or be close to that after this week. We've had 2 solid weeks, and only thing that sucks for me is I'm not a 40 golfer like week to week, so my handicap's gonna come down like I'm a 40 golfer, but now I gotta try to keep pace. So my handicap's gonna be single digits now. So looking forward to that.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Well, shit, man. Vacation was good for me.
Wait. I'm gonna go because yours is way better than mine.
Yep.
Because you just went on vacation and we was texting you and you ain't text back, so I'm sure it was lots of stories.
Yeah.
We gotta save the best for last. The best for last. As for me this week, there's been so much going on, but like probably the highlight of the week was it? It was Wednesday morning. Wife and I are at the gym. So we're at the gym at 6:30 in the morning, getting it in or whatever. And something in my mind told me, check on them Ludacris tickets at the Phrase. See what they doing. Because the last time I checked, they was going for $150 a pop. Go ahead, good sir.
Thought you was on Phrase strike.
I was, nigga, then, you know what I'm saying? Nigga. I was like, nigga, it's Ludacris, nigga. It's like a Luda, nigga. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Okay, continue.
So I was like, I checked before when I started getting the urge, man, it's Luda. When the next time Luda gonna be in Dayton, Ohio? Maybe he'll be in Cincinnati at Cincinnati Music Festival or Andrew J. Brady, but he's in Dayton, 15 minutes away, 5 minutes away from the radio station. I gotta at least see what they talk about. So first time I checked, this was probably a month ago. They were still busting for $130. I was like, oh hell no, they ain't paying that. and fuck the Phrase too, by the way.
Right.
That was my mindset. And then I just on a humble check, them tickets was $60. I was like. Copped us a pair and went to go see Mr. Chris Bridges. Chris nice. Lover. It was a hell of a show. Hell of a show. I think probably the best part about the show was, you know how, especially in the early 2000s, rap music really took off into the, mainstream, and the white people got involved. And, music is all encompassing. You know what I'm saying? We welcome everybody. But it was a point in the show that he was shouting out his Latino fans. And then he's like, shouts out to all my black people. I knew y'all was going to come out and show out for me. But don't nobody show out for Luda like the white folk. And they was in there. The white folks was in there drinking the Mick Ultras. Getting in. I'm like, some of y'all missing work tomorrow because of this Ludacris show. And I was telling the wife, I was like, look, they tried to do this last year with Nelly. It got canceled because of the thunderstorm. And they brought Ludacris this year. They're only going to continue to bring in these early 2000s rappers because it packs it out. I mean, it was a sold out venue. I was just thinking, how much money did they make off concessions that night? How much did they have possibly made? Because it was a guy in line. So I'm in line. And the wife's friend came with us, so she was in line with me. So we just waiting in line or whatever. And then this random guy just comes up to us, hey man, how you been doing, man? It's been good, you good? So what you drinking on tonight? Just having small talk. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't drinking. I'm just keeping it cool. And it's like, well, whatever you want, I got it. And then it dawned on me oh, if I let you cut, you gonna pay for my meal. And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, then go right ahead. So, and they got a 2-drink limit. You can't, one individual can't have more than 2 drinks. So he got 2, his girl got 2, he got 2 for me, he got 2 for the wife's friend as well. And he was, the bitches on back to his seat and got fucked up. So salute to him, man. Salute to him. Hopefully he had a good time and got home safely.
Yes, sir.
I gotta
that's
Google
all that
more.
With me this week outside of work and that.
I gotta Google more because I don't be even hearing about these Ludacris. So this was last Wednesday. Okay, I was out of town, but damn. And then the Nelly show. So what you got the alert set up? How do you find out?
No. So how did I find out? So the tickets I want to say they went on sale like back in like February, I think. And we had a conference call with them about their lineup for the summer, whatever. And they said that Luda was coming, so we submitted a proposal. It was like, well, we're gonna hold off on it. We're gonna see how it sells before we do any promotion. And they didn't do any promotion. They just put it up on their Facebook page, and then it just spread like wildfire. So like the Monday after tickets went on sale, followed up like, hey, what's up? Did y'all still want to do that promotion? Oh, we sold out. We don't need no help.
Yeah.
Like, we good over here, homeboy. Like, damn. But I was in the building, man. Definitely a quality show. He put on one hell of a show, man. And shoot,
Ludacris got some bangers. He's not like a favorite when it comes to list and top tens, but when you listen to them songs and literally think back to what he did in the music world, he got 2-3 hours worth.
Yeah. He ran through them. He gave you a good hour 15 hits, just bang, 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 bang.
Nice.
Number hits. Knew them.
Nice.
All them joints, word for word.
Well, shit, man. For me, vacation week. This is like what I've been working for all year because we got the cruise coming up just in a couple weeks. But family vacation was good. No family fights, so it's always good when you can bring 20 people under one roof and everybody still like each other.
Was this the family event that you was concerned about information and needed to check some things prior to? Was that like you didn't know where you were staying, you didn't have an address and all that?
No, that was going to be another family trip that we're not doing. That was going to be Niagara Falls in the cabins.
Yeah.
Did I not update y'all? We're not doing it no more. It's canceled.
Oh, the whole trip is canceled.
That trip is canceled. We're actually going to do a backyard camping at one of our cousins' crib. So. So I guess So I remember telling y'all my wife's mother was the one planning this, and we already know we got to make sure we confirm with her. So her husband never was chiming in, and we're like, "Yo," at dinner, I'm pulling him to the side, like, "Yo, what's the word? You're awfully quiet about this camping trip. We need you to say something." So he ends up doing some research and finds out there's just a ton of bears in that area, and it's not a camping site. It's literally just family grounds. So we're in the middle of the wild, in the middle of the woods with bears. So it's not it's a no-go basically, and it's not even like cabins that could fit everybody. It was literally a couple of huts with beds basically, and then everything else you would have to have tents. So we just dubbed it and was like, we're just gonna do a family camp, somebody's backyard. But that's the canceled trip.
Got it.
This family trip, we went to Michigan, super cool. I always like a good drivable trip. It saves on the price. I like flying, but I would rather just drive a few hours. But this shit was cool. Airbnb was nice, had a pool, was right up the street from everything, and was still kind of ducked off. Almost burned the Airbnb down. Trying to grill, man. So they got a gas grill, and I'm used to the charcoal joints, and I'm throwing some brats on there, just hot dogs basically. I don't know if it was the juices was popping.
You had too much gas on.
Maybe so, probably so.
You don't need a quarter twist on a gas tank.
Look at you,
Noted.
Pros Pro.
Noted, because them bitches went up in flames, and I don't know if y'all seen like the picture of Lil Uzi Vert in the kitchen, just staring at the kitchen fire, but that was like me for 2 seconds. Like I was just shocked. Like this shit went up real quick. I tried to turn the little nozzles off, shit wasn't going down. And I was just, all I heard in the background was like, this nigga about to catch the house on fire. And then somebody come running with a bottle of water and squirted it down, bro. But yeah, for like a good 10 seconds, it was flames in the backyard.
Might want to use baking soda for those type of fires.
See, the thing is, when the fire is happening, you can't think, bro, because the extinguisher was literally right beside me. And I could have grabbed the extinguisher, but I'm thinking like it's gonna go down a bit. It's gonna go down. It never went down. So they came to the rescue with the waters, and all was good. The hot dogs were just a little crisp. But yeah, trip was cool.
The acronym for a fire extinguisher, folks, is PASS. Pull the pin, aim, squeeze, and spray. Remember that. PASS.
This guy.
I was
Like
a
you
medic
in
in
the
the army.
military or something.
Yeah, I was a medic in the army.
Wow. This guy's awesome.
Nah, but the highlight of the trip though, little man took his first steps in front of everybody. So it was a moment. Everybody's just chilling in the living room, long day, niggas playing spades, and then you see the baby in the background taking some actual steps, not just falling over. So shit was cool. Shit was a definitely, I would say, I would talk to my wife, I would say it's like a top 3 trip that I've ever taken. So
Nice.
dope vibes, and then I'm looking forward to this cruise coming up.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I think I talked about it on the podcast, how I applied for Squid Games, the challenge.
Uh-huh.
So these niggas called me.
Number 120.
Hold on. So I had to do so they called me and I didn't answer it. They left a voicemail. Yo, this is yada yada from Netflix. We got your application. We liked your video. We want to talk to you, learn more about you. I'm like, okay. I do some Googling because you already know I'm scammed. I'll have my scammer days, so
Right.
I can fish out a scam. So I'm Googling, I'm looking up the dude's name, and he got like credentials and shit as a talent agent. Like, okay, with Netflix, okay. And then I had to go back to like the email to make sure I applied on the right site. It's right there on the Netflix site. I'm like, okay, everything lining up. So I call him, nigga, don't answer. I'm like, oh fuck it. Hour later, I call him again, leave a voicemail. I'm like, maybe he'll call me back, maybe not. We golfing, and he called me. I'm like, fuck, take the call. He started talking to me, yada, yada, yada. Hey, we want to interview you, basically, and let you know, like, learn more about you, basically. So telling him whatever, and then he's like, yo, we tape in January. It's for 3 to 4 weeks. Do you have your passport? Because they tape in England. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got a passport, yada yada. He was like, all right, well, if we I'll send this off. If we like what we heard, we'll give you a call back. I was like, all right, bet. So he said they were supposed to call yesterday, never called. So we still waiting, but that's the update.
It's time to start.
Oh,
working out, Diesel.
They didn't call me though.
They haven't called you yet. They haven't called you yet. Some
Okay.
niggas that they didn't interviewed and said they gave them the green light, came back, they did the background check, them niggas got felonies. You next up on the call list, man. You next up, you going. You gonna win that shit.
I hope so, man.
And we gonna get you a shirt made. You can't make this a podcast t-shirt, man.
Okay, we
Gotta get
gotta
that
fly
promo.
to England and go live. I got my passport. We can fly.
Man. I'm sorry because I forgot about when I got off the phone with him, I'm like, damn, forgot about so many other things I could have said, but it is what it is. But yeah, fingers just crossed because I'm thinking, this is how I'm thinking. I'm thinking a billion people applied, right? This is my mind. A billion people applied. They're not gonna waste their time calling a whole bunch of people and not pushing them niggas through. You know what I'm saying?
That list is down to 4 digits, if not 3 digits by now.
Yeah, because the questions he was asking me, he was like, well, could you leave in January, 3 to 4 weeks? Sure. You got your passport? Yeah. When does it expire? I'm like, that shit expires a few years. Okay, great, fantastic. I'm like, all right, that's it. Yeah, all right. Talk to you soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What the wife say?
Up there. She was cool. She was cool about it. Then she's thinking like, damn, 3 to 4 weeks. I'm like, man, just come on, man. Let me do this. I'll make sure you good. If there's ever an emergency, I'll leave. Like, I'm just trying to make sure she good. So she know I've been trying to get on the game show since the beginning. I was trying to get on Nickelodeon. I was trying to get on Disney Channel. I did what's it called? The Real World. Hey man, if they give me the call, she'll understand. And if I win money, come on. How many chances are we gonna get to this? What, how many millions is it?
Big bag.
Yeah.
Grande bag. Yeah, you win that, everything will be A-okay.
Don't become a meme though.
Oh yeah, please become a meme. Become a meme. Do something. Do something crazy, dog.
Yeah. So hopefully they call me, but we'll see.
Yes, sir.
Man. All right, man. We got so many topics to jump into, man. Let's start with sports. Dizzle, what's been popping in the association and everything like that?
A couple summer league updates. I know we talked about Bronny basically blowing his first few summer league games, but y'all see him ball out. Last couple games, he was putting up some numbers. Got a couple hezzies, 3-pointers was dropping. Is there hope?
Yes, there's hope. He ended it in style, and obviously, I'm deemed as the hater on the podcast or whatever. But I gotta give props when props is due. You know, got some more games underneath his belt, started to get his rhythm and everything. Maybe it's him winning that Call of Duty tournament that, you know what I'm saying, got him to relax and just play basketball. Salute to Bronny.
He's starting game 1, baby. He's starting game 1. I'm telling you, I don't see him playing an entire season, but for the optics of Week 1 NBA, he on that flow.
So I'll ask you this then, because there's a bet going around for Bronny to score 25 for any game of the regular season. Are you taking that bet?
Is it on DraftKings?
It's on one of them. I saw it online. It might be FanDuel.
That's a stretch. I'll give him 15.
Man, 25 points is a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
It's 82 games.
But I don't think he scored 25 points in his high school career, like in one game. Like
that's 7. That's 7. That's 7 a quarter.
And like, is he gonna have like the green light to do that? Like, from everything we've been told, like he's gonna be like a 3-and-D. Like, I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna shoot corner threes. Like, that's a lot of threes for a role player.
Looking this way.
Shoot that, Brody.
So no, none of y'all are taking the bet. 25 points in one game.
I put $2 on it.
Yeah. You definitely put something on it just in case, because I'm sure the odds are crazy. But do I actually think it's gonna happen? Nah. What about you?
Else we got? Nah, I ain't taking that. I ain't taking that bet. I'm good. But Alex Sarr, I didn't watch no other summer league games. I don't know really none of the players, but this is the number 2 pick. He ended the summer league 0 for 15. What are we thinking? I know it's very early. It's summer league. I'm not about to say bust, but is this alarming if you're a number 2 pick?
It's alarming.
0 for 15.
Yes. I need to know more of his college stats to see what kind of score
he has. No college stats. He has
straight
overtime elite stats. He got some stats overseas. So to answer your question, no, it's not alarming, because today's NBA draft is not about, hey, what did you do in college or at your previous stop? It's all about what you're expected to become later on. So, they're not expecting him to be, a 20-10 guy off the bat. They're expecting him to be a 20-10 guy like year 3. So if he's not a 20-10 guy year 3, we got major problems.
Yeah.
I don't even know who was the number 1 pick.
Damn, drawing a blank. But
it was one of them drafts. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the foreigners go super early, but shoot, the boy Reed Shepard from Kentucky out here hitting mofos. The hezzy, he coming for Jalen Green job.
Oh yeah.
You want to be out at the club banging Drea? Cool. I'm in the gym getting these buckets.
Yeah. Nah, he's nice. Rob Dillingham for the Timberwolves. That was a pick. That was a good steal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. It is a couple good rookies. I'm watching for, but I don't even know who was the first 5 drafted. But yeah, gotta give a RIP. Kobe Bryant's father, Joe Jellybean Bryant, father and former pro basketball player and coach, died at the age of 69. R.I.P.
Definitely RIP, man.
Yeah.
Tough times for the Bryant family, man. Obviously, with Gigi and Kobe, and now OG Bryant passing away. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up to the mom and the sisters of Kobe and everything like that. Definitely tough times losing their brother, their father, and their niece, like in such a short time span, man. Prayers up to the fans.
I always think about like the average Joe, goes through things, and you can't deny that someone of like the Bryant stature and Bryant family, they go through things just so much magnified, and everybody talking about it, like the world. Imagine the world saying, "I'm sorry for your loss." That's a lot to deal with. just that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always think about that. Just man, people that we see on TV and our celebrities and our professional athletes, man. I really pray up for them because they go through a lot. Win big and lose big, unfortunately, like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else we got? We ain't talk about Russell Westbrook going to the Jazz. Wait, no, he's not going to the Jazz.
Well,
he going.
He went to the Jazz. Then the Jazz did the 1-2 again.
Oh, okay.
This
Well,
the
he's
second
picked up
time.
by the Nuggets. The Nuggets. Does this matter?
Yeah.
Like Russell Westbrook been bouncing around. He gonna have that at the end of his career. Had that rainbow of jerseys like Shaq,
Melo.
Yeah.
Melo.
I
He
think
on that
it-
list now.
D Wade.
I think it does
Patrick
matter.
Ewing, Olajuwon, fucking Scottie Pippen. This how it ends for people, man. This is how it ends for most of the greats, man. To get that Kobe Bryant type of go out, to get that Jerome Bettis type of way you go out your career, it just don't happen. Those are the anomalies. This is how it goes for most all-time greats. They hanging on, and they just bounce from team to team to team to team.
I thought Dallas was they missed out. The Clips, I don't know what the Clips is on. They ain't signed nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think he's a good backup for Murray and company because they already got the team that's been top 4 for the last couple of years. So whether you like Russ or not, he brings some speed and brings some athleticism that I think Denver needs.
Is this Russell's way of holding on to his triple-double record? Like he gonna be trying to snatch some rebound. If they both got 9 assists, Russ is going for it.
You already know that.
Yeah.
Russ be padding them stats, and I ain't even mad at him about it. But I mean, I'm not sure how well this works basketball wise. I mean, they gave up who I affectionately call the bubble MVP and KCP. He ended up signing that deal with the Magic, but Russ can still play defense, but like he's never been a knockdown shooter. KCP became a knockdown corner 3-point shooter. So I just want to see how they gonna make it work with Russ. Is Russ gonna strictly be a second team guy where like, all right, everybody go to the bench and you just get out there and be old school Brody and just go bananas or whatever? I'm interested to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Can we name all the teams Russ has played for?
Yeah, we got the Thunder.
Yeah.
We got the Rockets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers.
Oh yeah,
the Wizards.
Nah.
What else we got? After the Wizards, Clippers, and the Nuggets now.
Look at you.
Good job.
Good job. Dan, would you ever think that Russ would play for 6 teams?
Not after the year he had in 2019, whatever that triple-double year was. I didn't think he would be, I thought he would be somebody's, right off in the sunset 10, 12 years. So
shit, look at all his teammates. Harden was what? OKC, Rockets, Nets, Philly, Clippers. He on 5. KD, the Sonics, OKC, same team. But then to Golden State, Nets, and the Suns. So he on 4 teams.
Yeah. It's the new NBA.
The new NBA. Kev, this is your guy. Evan Mobley signing a big deal, $224 million, 5 years. Does this matter?
Hell yeah, it matters. Hell yeah. You got motherfuckers got till trade deadline in February. If not, there's a certain point guard that's gonna be on his way out of Cleveland because they ain't gonna be able to pay everybody.
Yeah.
Ownership is gonna be like, man, I'm paying a whole bunch of money for motherfuckers to be the 4 seed. So, yeah, this matters. And we've probably been saying it on the pod. We expect a big jump from Evan Mobley. Like, all right, not only do we expect that, but now you're getting paid to make that big jump, man. So this is a huge year for Evan Mobley to make that jump.
Hell yeah. I love it.
We talked about this a little bit, but it is official. The NBA has rejected TNT's offer, and they are going with Amazon Prime and NBC.
Man,
looks like TNT about to sue.
Yeah, I saw that. End of an era, man. End of an era. Well, the NBA is saying that they didn't match the offer. They came with a different offer that wasn't a direct match. According to the contract from the NBA, they said, like, in order for them to renew their policy, they have to match whatever offer that they got, and they didn't match it. So, to not be able to watch, Shaq, Ernie, Chuck, Kenny, it's gonna be kind of heartbreaking, man. That's quality TV right there, man.
Here come Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3. Have to be in rotation.
Marvel movies.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find a way to. They're gonna have to do something that's solid to keep the viewership, because that was a chunk of their viewership for sure.
Big time.
Do you know if the WNBA are they piggybacking with the NBA? Like, wherever the NBA go, WNBA follow?
I'm not sure, man, but I know WNBA will be on every night, every channel. Like, they be on FS1, they be on some channel called Ion that I've never watched until I started watching WNBA on there. Obviously, NBA TV, they be on ESPN, they be on ABC, they be everywhere. So I don't know what their media rights situation is, because they show no loyalty. They own every channel.
Yeah. We're going to see if, what, like you said, TNT might be on his last days, because I don't watch shit. And Kill, you said it. Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3. Followed up by the Rush Hour trilogy. Like,
exactly.
A Christmas Story and Friday After Next in December.
What else? Did y'all watch the WNBA All-Star game?
I watched the fourth quarter when Enrique went completely bananas.
Yeah.
With 34 in the second half, crazy.
I was DJing in Indiana. I forgot to mention that during the intro, but the wife had it on the iPad, and I was peeking down at it, and I kept seeing the score tight, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna be a game." And then the upset happened.
Yeah, Kev, you gonna speak on it? When they announced what they was doing with the squads, he was like, Team USA is watching them.
Yeah, I did say that. I definitely did say that. 1,000,000%. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I also said something else on this great podcast that we're all a part of. I also said, watch what Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark do together as a dynamic duo. I might actually even have it queued up here for everybody out there. The WNBA All-Star, you left-handed, so like if. Yeah, and we can back it up a little bit. What do we see the biggest problem with Caitlin Clark's teammates? They can't catch the ball. They can't catch the ball and finish in traffic. That's all Angel Reese does, is catch the ball and finish in traffic. She's basically our NBA version of a rim runner in the WNBA. And that's exactly what she did in a WNBA All-Star game.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark get double-digit assists. I'm Nostradamus, man.
Yeah, I mean, it looked competitive. I didn't check it out, but I saw the highlights. Looked good. Shawty from the Dallas Wings. I can't pronounce her name yet, but yeah, she's Enrique. She a hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. WNBA is on the up and up.
Even the skills challenge they had was really nice to watch. They had a really good 3-point shootout that was entertaining. The same girl that won the skills won the 3 points, so that's $55K for each. that's huge for them as a WNBA. I read something, I don't know if it's official, but I read that they about to redo them contracts, and league minimum going to be around $200K. So that's going to help with the not having to go overseas stuff. So yeah, man, I'm here for all of it. WNBA is on the way.
Indeed, man. That's quality hooping right there, man. Shoot,
Yes,
help some dudes get flued out.
Mm-hmm.
Last couple quick ones. Skip Bayless is leaving FS1. No longer going to be on Undisputed after 8 years. I feel like we all saw this coming. What are y'all thoughts?
I feel like I ain't watched it 8 years.
Damn.
I feel like
Since Shannon left.
It feels like it's been a while,
So for me, I look at it from two ways, man. I heard of Skip Bayless a long time ago. Used to be, a sports writer and a sports kind of like reporter or whatever. So that was like his early part of his career. Then the second part of his career, became a talking head. And, I think this is great for, all the sports media that they're not renewing his contract or they're going their separate ways. And ESPN has already said, no, we straight on bringing you back. We can maybe get to a place where we're not constantly hating on athletes, because we can laugh, we can joke, we can post the memes and still have it be in good taste and all about, having a good time. I never got that vibe from Skip Bayless. It always seemed like he was hating on somebody. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, the main guy that he's made his second half of his career hating on is LeBron. But it really came to a fold when he tried to play Shannon Sharp, a Hall of Fame NFL tight end, one of the best tight ends ever to play football, like he was a nobody compared to Tom Brady. He was like, wait, Tom Brady, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's probably the best quarterback of all time, but I am in the Hall of Fame. Like, you weren't anything compared to Brady. And at that moment right there, Shannon Sharp was out, and a lot of the culture was out as well. Like, hey, man, like, that's way over the top. So hopefully we get to a place where, like, hey, man, we can simply talk about the sports and still bring it back to having a good time, as opposed to just strictly trying to tear people down and belittle people.
Yeah, for sure.
And the thing is, with all these players getting their own podcasts and talk shows, like, we no longer need Skip. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A is keeping afloat by having his own shit.
Mm-hmm.
We all ain't getting up to watch First Take like we used to. You know what I'm saying? So
killing him. They was killing him in the ratings though, and that's the crazy part about it. First Take is still number one. FS1, the Undisputed, was tanking, but the Colin Cowherd show doing numbers. The show with Nick Wright and Chris Bouchard doing numbers. It was Skip's show that was tanking. So all the other stuff is doing good. So it's not the sports media itself. Hey, it's you, man. People just sick of you hating all the time.
Yeah. Last thing I got, Olympics started. Did it start today?
Tomorrow,
mañana. But then opening ceremony is on Friday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What y'all checking out? What's like y'all just keep it on the channel? Y'all watching everything, or what's the watch for?
I'm here for it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it all, man. Obviously the hoops. You know what I'm saying? Team USA, riding the struggle bus right now. But shout out to LeBron bringing it through. But obviously watching the hoops. Obviously watching track and field, the swimming, of course, gymnastics, to see what Simone Biles does, man. So,
yeah. What about the break dancing? Official Olympic sport, break dancing. Y'all checking it out?
Shouts out to our Asian brothers and sisters who's going to bring home the gold, because they love hip hop way more than we do.
Hell yeah. And shout out to Coco Gauff, first black female tennis player to be the what's it called? The flag bearer. We're gonna be holding the flag, her and LeBron. So super dope. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah, that's it in sports. I think that's it.
Yeah, man. What's popping in the world of entertainment, Killer?
We're gonna start with we're not gonna start with Diddy this time.
Oh, there's a big update too.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna start with country. Did y'all watch the Home Run Derby?
I did not watch the Home Run Derby. I actually forgot it was on, but I did see what you're about to talk about.
Country singer Ingrid Andress performed the national anthem ahead of the home run derby last Saturday, I want to say, and announced on Instagram that she is checking herself into a rehab facility following her performance. Did y'all see the performance?
Did I?
Did she say she was drunk?
Yeah.
This had Roseanne, Carl Lewis, and Fergie all over it.
She told Fergie, "Hold my beer, because I'm about to show you how it's done." Damn, that was bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
I don't like the drunk excuse though, because we've all seen some of the best singers off that stuff, and that elevates them. You know what I'm saying? So don't blame the beer. Don't blame whatever you're sipping on.
We've all seen James Brown coming to the picture like. But yeah, hopefully it sheds a light on some of this singing in the studio versus singing live. It's a difference. Up next, Sean Kingston. I haven't heard that name in a while. And his mother, Janice Turner, were hit with a 6-count federal indictment. The charges include 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 5 counts of wire fraud. If convicted, they both face up to 20 years in prison on each count. This could be a life. It had to be a big bag for it to get to that.
I just remember Sean Kingston. He had an interview where he was telling people he landed the role in the Notorious biopic. I just remember that for some reason. Whenever he come out, everybody like, yeah, remember he was gonna play Biggie? I was like, and now you're doing fucking wire fraud, nigga. Man. And your mama.
Yeah. That means it was running deep.
Scammers gonna scam.
Yes, sir. All right. A Tale of Two Dirties. The official ODB documentary drops August 25th on A&E. ODB's parents, wife, Raekwon, and Ghostface are among the people that'll be interviewed for this doc. I know me myself, big Old Dirty fan. Love this whole vibe. It was a time to be alive. So I'm sure the stories we're gonna hear are gonna be great. Most docs on A&E have been A1, so I'm hoping this one keeps in line and is a good story of a very interesting entertainer.
Yeah, he's a troubled dude, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Battled drug addiction, but he was one hell of an entertainer, though. You know what I'm saying? Part of one of the greatest rap groups of all time. Definitely looking forward to watching it. Didn't A&E do the Surviving R. Kelly doc?
I think so.
Oh, then this shit gonna be fired, then, man.
I think so.
Not to put Old Dirty and R. Kelly in the same sentence, but I mean, you know, the producers, and you know what I'm saying?
And the fact you got his actual people's co-signing it and you know, helping with it, and shit, the Hulu show was dope, which they helped with. So I'm certain they got some more in their bag to go into and to present it, because did y'all checked out the Hulu Wu-Tang story?
Yeah,
that shit was dope.
Hell yeah. Last one I got, our favorite show on the pod, Family Feud, surveyed 100 people and asked who was the greatest rappers of all time. Now, us on You Can't Make This Up podcast spent about 6 episodes, if not 10 episodes, coming up with our greatest rappers of all time. And I'm proud to say that our list has these names on it. There was 8 possible answers. The results from 8 to 1. 8 was Jay-Z. 7 was 50. 6 was Biggie. 5, LL Cool J. 4, Dr. Dre. 3, Eminem. 2 is Tupac. And 1 was Snoop D-O-double-G. The number 1 answer on Family Feud was Snoop. Now, I could see on Family Feud Snoop being 1. But there's a couple other ones that are a little skeptical. So, how y'all feel about the Family Feud list versus ours?
You gotta think who they surveying. So they surveyed 100 people. These are the answers of older white folk, I would say. They just naming rappers. I don't know not one person that would have put LL or Dr. Dre in a top 10, let alone top 5. You got 50 Cent in there, 7, Biggie at 6. This shit is all scattered.
So I want to attack it from this way, and I agree with both y'all points. But like, this is strictly, and I won't say strictly, but this is a lot of popularity. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that Snoop is the most popular rapper of all time. Like, just popularity globally. Like, he's a recognizable face. I mean, he has TV shows with Martha Stewart. Like,
people get arrested going across state lines with weed, and somehow Snoop gets invited to smoke weed wherever he goes.
Exactly. So then at the number 2 spot is probably the most controversial rapper of all time, and Tupac Shakur. Like, his music lives on. I mean, Tupac got new music coming out next week. That's how much music he made in 25 years of life. Crazy. Then you talk about Eminem. You know, the talk about Eminem is always, oh man, he get too much credit because he's white. Maybe that's the case, maybe not. But 9 times out of 10, if you interviewing a whole bunch of white people, you know they're gonna have Eminem in their top 5. So you got that. Dr. Dre, super recognizable. I mean, Headphones, Beats by Dre, he's always talked about, but Dre's not a rapper, he's a producer. Mm-hmm. Then you go to LL, who is an actor now. You know what I'm saying? So he's a recognizable face. Biggie, you can't say Tupac without saying Biggie. You say 50, we just talked about it with Ludacris, that early 2000s, that big boom right there, and then Jay-Z, super popular. So it's a popularity contest, but I will say I watched it when Lil Wayne did not make the list. I was blown away. Not only because I think Lil Wayne is obviously a top 10 rapper of all time, top 8 rapper of all time, but he's super popular with white folks too.
I wonder if somebody said it and it was like, eh.
It was. I saw the clip. Like, Lil Wayne didn't make the list. That's weird. Like, Lil Wayne, really? Even one of my homeboys who's not like a Lil Wayne fan, like, well, that's crazy that Lil Wayne didn't make the list. Like, come on now.
I got a question before we get into the quick hitters. Kev, it's been, 2 weeks since NCAA 25 came out? Can we have a quick review and a quick overview of your gameplay?
So,
get your popcorn ready.
Be it that I am in the middle of the wife's birthday week. You know, we celebrate big over here for the wife's birthday. I have not been gaming as much as I would like.
That's a lie. I've been seeing you on there. Every time I'm on there, you on there.
Yes, I get on. But I wanna be on for like 3-4 hours. I'm only able to get in for like 2 hours. And after we take the podcast, I would like to go play a game right now, but we gotta watch the show. So I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. But I like the game. It's fun. I think I'm better at this than I am. Well, I know I'm better at this than I'm better at Madden. I played with Ohio State. I made a mistake the other day. So you know how they have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 teams? And when you playing online or whatever, I picked Bowling Green, which is a tier 3 team. I forgot to tell them to search for other tier 3 teams. This nigga rolled out there with Alabama, nigga. And like, you know, like on Madden, like if you see a team that you don't want to play because everybody plays with the Chiefs, you can back out. You can't back out. You gonna get this ass kicked. So I was like, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna show this nigga how we really do. I'm gonna show this nigga how good I am. I turned 2 clock on. I'm up. I was 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I get inside the 5. It's like 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's about to be a halftime. I'm about to score a touchdown, going to halftime, up 7-0. This nigga fumbles. One play touchdown the other way. I'm like, all right, cool. It's only 7 points. We can go down there and score. Pick 6. This nigga beat the shit out of me, nigga. Beat the shit. And the crazy part about it, and I want to get your opinion on this, Dizzle. How do you feel about the quarters only being 3 minutes?
3? You can't change it?
So you can change it, and I haven't been playing online yet. I need to. I got to get used to the game before I get my record out there. So I haven't played online.
Maybe I should
But,
do an invite. Nigga.
You don't want them problems, bro. You don't want it yet, bro. But the game is dope. I've been playing that Road to Glory shit. I started a dynasty with UC, University of Cincinnati. It should been cool. They had me up late night playing. I've been off the last few days. So hell yeah. Was it worth the wait? 10 years?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely worth the wait.
The graphics A1?
Hell yeah. Crispy. I'm gonna send y'all a video of a touchdown I had today. A little nice little
he recording his highlight.
Hell yeah, nigga. I've been waiting too long for this damn game to come. These highlights, nigga. And I don't be having too many of them. Long as I play like with a team that's on par, I'm in the game. So like what's that? What's the dynasty? Not dynasty, but the Road to Glory. So you play 10 games and then you go to the college football playoff, whatever. So I'm like 4-4 right now. So I'm not great, not horrible, getting there, working my way up.
Okay, yeah. I say about a next month we can run the fade. Right now, I don't want to do you like that.
Thanks, appreciate you. But shit, like I told my brother, he finally started playing. He's hot garbage. He was like, man, I'm gonna need more time before we start the dynasty. I was like, nigga, invites go out at the end of the month, nigga. Like we starting this Labor Day weekend, nigga. Like I'm not gonna just be waiting till you get your game right, nigga.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that invite.
For sure.
All right, man. Quick hitters before we slide up out of here. And there are only 2 quick hitters, but there are doozies. Obviously, last week, former President Trump assassination attempt, and then the Republican National Convention went down, and he came out of there with a big ass Band-Aid on his ear. He talked for
that was a sticky
whole. He was up there yapping for a whole 90 minutes. We had Hulk Hogan come out of there and go full Hulkamania, ripping his shirt off. What were y'all thoughts about the whole Republican National Convention?
Amber Rose looked good.
I'm about to say Amber Rose was the highlight for me. How did we get there? That's a level to me. Now, first off, I want to start off with the assassination. That was wild to say the least. To have a roof that's 150 yards away and a straight shot to the president, not be covered, but on the inside be full of law enforcement is wild to me. I don't know how they got that off and how that was missed. I think I just saw this morning somebody resigned from Secret Service director. Did I see that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she resigned this morning. So, yeah, that was just a crazy. I mean, if he don't turn his head the way he was turning and talking, it would be a whole different thing. As far as the convention, didn't really check it out. I don't have the tolerance or the capacity to hear either side for real. It'd just be too much. It'd be too much. So, I quote unquote saw the highlights, kind of read about who was there and who did what, but. I have to go text only. I take it back to old school. I can't go video. I can't watch the highlights.
That's facts. Yeah, I definitely didn't check it out. I saw the Amber Rose highlights. That was about it.
Wild times. And then President Biden decided to step down and no longer be running for president in November. And now on the ticket is one Kamala Harris, the current vice president of the United States, is going to be on the ballot. Crazy week.
It was about time he dropped out. Like, he should have even reran. Like, come on, dog. Like, we see you. We see what's going on, and you wouldn't have a job at a restaurant the way you doing, let alone the president, dog.
I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for 46, man. Just think, man. You've been, quote unquote, a public servant your whole life. This is a job that you've been trying to get your whole life. You've been, shooed away. President Obama was like, you know what I'm saying? You can rock with me. You can be my VP for 8 years. And you finally get your chance, and then your old man kick in. You go full old man in front of the whole world, and people clowning you left and right. It's just sad, man. It's sad, dog. I really think, yeah, he gonna be all right. He definitely gonna be all right because shit, he gonna write a book, make some more money. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, his wife, I be forgetting how much younger she is than he is. Like, I think he's like, what, 85? I think she's like 65, like some shit like that. So yeah, he all right.
Yeah. It's the only thing that I'll say about Kamala Harris is that I feel bad she only got 12, 13 weeks to get this off. She got to really sprint to the finish line, and she has to convince millions of people of an agenda that we haven't heard of yet in election in November. So she got a lot of work ahead of her, kind of stacked against her as far as the time that she needs to, get this stuff out. But at the end of the day, she the VP, so we'll see.
After that photo with him with the black power fist in the air, with the flag in the background, that's a tough hill to climb. Right. Like you said, she only got a few weeks for real. Shit right around the corner.
But like nobody, like the general population don't pay attention until like right about now. Like, has people been paying attention to what's been going on with the presidential election, in April and in May? Like, now is the time to really get out there and touch the people, kiss the babies, make all the handshakes, make the side deals, find you a vice presidential candidate. I mean, shoot, JD Vance from Middletown, he just got on the ticket with Trump Friday. So like, this is the time. And I mean, I think it's really all gonna come down to the official debate. Like the people that are on the fence, whoever they may be, it's gonna come down to the debate. If she smoke him in the debate, I think she can win. If he does what he does, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't front like Trump ain't got no swag. He got swag, and how corny swag it is, and how much some people may hate it, myself included. It turns some people on. It gets the people going, as they say. So it's really gonna be up to her to bring that energy and to dump him in that debate. She gonna have to smoke him, and she gonna have to pick the right VP to smack around JD Vance. It's all gonna come down to debate, man.
Yep.
Is America ready for a black woman to be president?
Yeah,
they are. They already up to their antics. I tell you that. They are already up to their antics.
Chance the Rapper back in the White House soon. He gonna be doing the entertainment again. He on the way.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I think it'd be pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Inspirational for a lot of folks out there, man. Like, we done had the same old for so long. Need some new vibes, man. Need some new vibes.
So I do want to say this. I don't have a firm source, but I read an article that said when she was a district attorney, she ran as an African-American district attorney. But then when she got off of that, it was Indian, African. It had like Indian on the verbiage. Mm-hmm. Then when she was senator, African-American in the beginning, Indian at the end. So it's like, you gotta stick with us, babe. You gotta stick with us.
Indeed. No flip-flopping over here. Over here. Not to really end on a sad note, but thoughts and prayers to Sonia Massey. If you haven't heard about that story, she called the police to her home and actually was shot by sheriffs in Springfield, Illinois. Shot and killed by a sheriff out there. I accidentally saw the video today by mistake. Tragic situation. The officer has been arrested and all that jazz. Of course, he didn't have his body cam on, but thank goodness his partner did to catch him dead in the act, man. So he's gonna get thrown underneath the bus because what he did was just horrible, man. So just thoughts and prayers to her family.
Absolutely. I read that cop had 6 other law enforcement jobs and 2 DUIs. How is he still in law enforcement?
We don't know. He
Right.
gonna get his though. He's definitely gonna get his, man.
Hopefully.
There is another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.